For page 41, the first question is x plus 1 over x equals 6 over 5, and they want to know what is 1 over x. So this is easy. When you see two fractions equaling another fraction, all you do is cross multiply, okay? So 6 times x is 6x. 5 times this quantity x plus 1. Then you got to distribute. 6x is going to equal 5 times x, and then plus 5 times 1. Okay, then you're going to go negative 5x, negative 5x. That's going to be out. This is going to be x, and this is going to be 5. So take that and put it right there. 1 over 5 is your answer. For number 23, we have here h squared plus 5h plus 6 over h squared minus 9 over h plus 2 is going to equal 2 over 3. Okay, so what we can do here is, and I'm going to do this in another color, basically this right here could be simplified into, or factored into h times h, and then what times what is 6, but if you added it together would be 5, it would be 3 and 2. So we know these are pluses and pluses. And then over h squared minus 9 would basically be h, 3, 3, a plus and a minus. Okay, so what can happen here now is we could cross this one out and this one out, leaving us with now h plus 2 over h minus 3 all over h plus 2, which is the same thing as h plus 2 over 1 equals 2 over 3. Okay, so this is the next step. Whenever you are multiplying a fraction by another fraction, what do? You do KFC. You leave the first part, the one on the top, the same. Then you multiply it by the reciprocal of what's down here, 1 over h plus 2. And in this case, then, cross out, cross out. And now we're left with 1 over h minus 3 equals 2 over 3. How do we solve for h? Just cross multiply. Okay, this is going to be 2 times h minus 3 equals 3. 2 times h is 2h, minus 2 times 3 is 6 equals 3. Go plus 6, 2h is going to equal 9. Divide out the 2, divide out the 2. H is going to equal 9 over 2. Page number 41, the last number is going to be number 35. They tell us 3 over 2b plus 2b over b minus 3 equals 2. So remember, what is ugly about this? There's no common denominator. So what you want to do is the bow tie method. So the bow tie method is this bottom denominator times this top one. So 3 times b minus 3 plus, and then you go this times this. This one's easy to do, so I'll just do it 4b squared. And then you put it all over 2b times b minus 3. You multiply these two together, and that's all going to equal 2. So let's work this out. 3 distribute. 3 times b is 3b, minus 3 times 3 is 9, plus 4b squared, over 2b times b is 2b squared, minus 2b times 3 is 6b, equals 2. So if we're trying to solve for b, what can we do? Cross multiply from here, okay? So that times that is going to remain the same because times 1. So I'll just rewrite that part over. So we just did that part. Now we got to go 2 times 2b squared minus 6b. Okay, so 3b minus 9 plus 4b squared equals 2 times 2 is 4b squared. And that minus sign, and that's going to be 12b. So look, we got a 4b squared here and a 4b squared here. We just cross those out because what's on this side and that side, and if they're equal, you can cross them out. And then we have a b on this side, so I'm going to bring the 12 over actually on this side. Cross that out. But we got a negative 9 on this side, so I'm going to go positive 9, cross that out, and go positive 9 on this side. Okay, so there's going to be a positive 9 on this side, and 3 plus 12 is going to be a 15b. To find out what is b, divide out the 15, divide out the 15. That's going to cross out, and b is going to equal 9 over 15, but we could take out a 3, so that's going to be a 3. Take out a 3 here, it's going to be a 5, and that's your final answer.